church family and internet friends. I'm Lauren Adkins, and I have been a member at Shady Grove since I was a youth. I did my confirmation at Shady Grove in 1999, so that means I've been a member for 22 years, which is really exciting. And in different seasons at Shady Grove, I've had different roles to play, or roles to participate in, roles to be called to. And I was a youth, and then in college I was a youth leader. I was a mentor to our youth. And that led to me leading other types of groups, being brave enough to participate in other types of groups, working with children, youth, and adults, eventually coming on staff as the director of adult discipleship, and most recently being the director of youth ministries. And so I give thanks to God for all the ways that He's worked in my life, and all the ways that that work has been facilitated or come to fruition at Shady Grove. I could not be more grateful for that. You know, personally, I've been a member at Shady Grove, but I've been on staff for 5 years, and those things are so interconnected. I can't separate them sometimes. And so as I enter into a new season where I am going to be relearning and renewing my membership as just a member, as a lay leader, as a lay servant, you know, I am going to ask for your help. I'm going to ask for you to help me remember what it's like to be a member at Shady Grove and not just a staff person. Help me readjust to not having the keys that you need me to have to get into a building, or reevaluate some of the times I prioritize at Shady Grove as I think about moving into a new career, and, you know, refocusing some of my energies there, or even thinking about renewing my commitment to service in a new way, to being a part of new ministries that I haven't been able to be a part of for a while. You know, there's a lot of ways in which this season could be hard and could make you feel some grief. Sorry, my dog Sammy's banging the thing. But I also think that any grief I were to feel right now would be a sign of how much love I have for Shady Grove. And so I will be sad to be coming off of staff for sure at Shady Grove, but I'm also really excited just to be a part of the life, join the ranks of all of our lay ministers, and see where God's going to be leading me in this time. And, you know, this is, I recently shared in a video that our family had moved, and we're here on the lovely James River. One of the reasons we moved to our new neighborhood is so we could walk about a mile and be at the James River anytime we wanted to. It's so quiet and peaceful and beautiful. And one of the reasons we came down here was there was this one day when my devotion was the 23rd Psalm, and the realtor we were working with, the wonderful Laura Jarrett, who's also a church member, she's fantastic, she called and said, "Hey, will you come look at a resale in this area? I know it's not anything you're thinking about, but just come look." And I thought, well, why not? And when I got there and we walked around Robius Landing Park near this other house, I was like, this is why my devotion was the 23rd Psalm today. And so as I sign off from my last daily video as a staff member at the church — Frank says it's my last one as a staff member. It's not my last one, but we'll see, Frank. I want you to remember that the 23rd Psalm says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I lack for nothing. He makes me to lay down in green pastures. He leads me by still waters." Do you see now why I felt like it was the right thing, why God was calling my family to this side with these beautiful still waters and all this green behind me? And I also want you to remember the rest of the words in the 23rd Psalm. "Even though I walk through the darkest valleys, you are with me. You are my protector." Read the 23rd Psalm. Think about how, as we go through times of great grief and great love, the 23rd Psalm can mean so much to us, can affirm our faithfulness. So my hope for you is that you open up the Bible and you read the 23rd Psalm, and you see how it can be a psalm of comfort and joy in a time that can be a little confusing and have some grief, because God is with us always, our rock and our redeemer. And as I'm signing off from my last video, I want you to remember that no matter what the season is, no matter what we're doing relationally. I miss you, I care for you, and I'm praying for you. Bye.